There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture.
This is the Friday Night Blockbuster presenting you by MUFC Realist TV, Mick and Jarvis. And of course, we're talking about Prison Break and the Glazers. Did they scam Sheikh Jassim? Did they lie? Did they make the pact with the devil with Sir Jim Ratcliffe and filed the wrong reports? Of course, we're going to have a rant and bant about that with a serious note, because this is the horror show. This is the Manchester United PLC flying circus as we know it. So buckle up, enjoy the show. No! Good evening, everyone. Welcome to MUFC Realist TV. This is Mick and Jarvis on popular demand, of course.
Yeah.
Jarvis, you're late as per usual. Please apologize.
Well, I'm a busy man. That's how it is. But now, finally, I'm here. So I hope you guys are ready, because Mick have some big news to tell you about
No. Yeah, but the thing is, I understand you've been busy working for SEC, you're working as an intermediate, mediating, who's lying, who's not lying, and we're going to roast everything about that, Jarvis. You should ask me, what are we going to roast today? I mean, on a serious note.
Tell me.
I don't know.
You tell me.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, we got to add this to the stage to say, so what, Glazers spent $31 million on lawyers and Rain Group's commission to get a quick cash scheme for themselves. Glazenomics, ladies and gents, as we know it. They've done it again, spent nothing and taken money out for themselves. That's the first rant in a way, because that's the truth, isn't it? If you look at it.
I think you're underselling it, because it's not 31 million, it's 31.5 million.
Oh, we missed 0.5. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
0.5.
I bet you Avram Glazer will put that money in his pocket. That 0.5. He swims like this. Yeah, he swims like this.
Okay, so what if he cuts his ponytail? He gets an extra million?
Well, it's almost worth it.
Big up everyone for tuning in. Tonight is all about ransom bans. We're going to roast, but also put in some serious note what's happening around Manchester United this week, and this Monty Python flying circus, the Netflix blockbuster, what we see today. And of course, we got to talk about certain things here. We're going to roast, we all seen it, what's come out here. They're trying to smear Sheikh Jassim and bigging up this campaign to say, this is the reason why Glazers went quick gun-ho. And Ratcliffe put a deadline before Christmas. If you don't accept this, you will not get my money. So is it possible that they put in this SEC filing? And we've seen challenges happening now from Sheikh Jassim Night to Holding Foundation. Hold on a second. This is false news. And who do we have as a signature on this document, guys? We absolutely have Joel Glazer. Joel Glazer is the signature. So, right. What's going on here? Who is lying? Who is telling the truth? This is the Monty Python flying circus horror that never stops giving, right? We've been seeing it for about 12 months, and I'm tired, but we can make a joke out of it, right, Jarvis?
Well, I haven't read all the because Sky News broke it right in an hour ago. I understand, but I didn't get to read all of it. So you have to fill me in, Mick, on this one.
What did they break?
I've been super busy.
What did they break? Break a leg or break a teapot?
Yeah, hopefully. No, they broke the signature and yeah. So
it's all news in a way. That was out a couple of days ago, straight after. I mean, the gravy train was too fast on jumping the gun. I mean, we all seen it, which accounts it is to. I call them Glazer Simpson in a way. It's okay if you're 25% sexual. That's fine. What do you call them, Jarvis? The Dodgy Dave and the
sexuals.
The quarter sexual. It's fine if you are like that. But we on this channel, we've been only consistent. Patriot Red, Glazers out full sale only. And, at the end of the day, I don't really care who it is, as long as it's 100% takeover, as long as we don't see those greedy finger Glazers sucking. But, nothing surprises me, Jarvis, because this is not the first time. That's why I call them Ocean 6 or 7. they are the master con artists, ever since 2015, when Malcolm, the papa, did that scheme with the New York Stock Exchange, and constantly, been milking money out of the club, But what it comes down to, Jarvis, this is my vision and my understanding alone. Basically, when they said no to dividends, there was no money coming into the poor Glazers, the 6 siblings. What should we do? What should we do with the broken sailor? So, hence the strategic review. Nobody wanted to give them money. They appointed how many lawyers did they appoint? 50 lawyers, 3.5 billion for this takeover, just to get a little bit of money, right? At the end of the day, everyone looked under the finances. The banks didn't want to give them anything. They maxed out all the credit card lines. Basically, you cashed out. You're maxed out, right? And in comes Sir Jim Ratcliffe.
Yeah, they have maxed it out. We have nothing left. We have nothing to lose. Nothing except football games.
And in comes, philanthropist Jim, boyhood Manchester United fan, all fine and dandy, comes in there and gives them a life.
We have something breaking. Mano just sent me a DM.
Really?
You can see this. Say DM Jarvis Bud. So
DM.
You guys, I'm just gonna share this. It's something breaking, and I don't know if you guys have read about it, but it's news to me anyway.
So but anyway, before you continue, I think I called it out early, when they first broke, and I was just basically saying that with my single analysis to say that, what, I see this lawsuit coming. I see this as stock manipulation. We've been following this for over 12 months, right? And I saw something fishy when Swedish Rumble released the timeline. What happened between May and end of July, basically. This is the timeline what you saw, that he went from 60%, $33 per share, to drop it down to 25 and $33 per share. So for me, it sounds like a little bit of a manipulation, that they had an agreement in between each other. And then we see that, basically what came out from Keegan also to say that, well, basically I'm going to put this up to the screen as well before you go breaking news, because this, Sir Jim Ratcliffe may be forced to sell, after just 12 or 18 months, right? So Glazers did con him as well in a way, right? So this,
he has first refusal.
Yeah,
we know
first
that.
refusal.
So if he has the money, it's his. That's the thing. He's not forced to sell.
Yeah, I figure out in my way that this is a two working together, right, on a short-term basis to cash out as much. The return on investment, Jarvis, is basically, I'll give you a little bit of a money. Yeah, I know Glazers, you are a little bit stint for cash. I'll give you 25%, and in return, you give me 2 board seats, and you said I'll be in charge of the sporting operations, right? And now within 1 year or so, 18, they can sell it, right? They can all cash in. First refusal, right? Cash in, but on a minimum $33 per share. That means they will hit the sweet spot that the Glazers only wanted 8 to 10 billion. And this is for me, I can roast it, call it what it is, call me delusional, but I've been seeing this from day one, you know what I mean? So what is the breaking news, or should we just go to the VR comments?
Yeah, I will just show you this from Mano. This is what he said. TalkSports comes out and say exclusive. Man City will be found relegated if found guilty for FFP breaches.
Yep. 2 divisions. That was on my radar too, by the way, earlier today. And this is what we've been waiting, because they're finding out the verdict within. We can roast that as well. Right? You're cooking the books. Come on. Everyone knows you're cooking the books.
Like the Swedish chef.
Like the Glazers, the cooking the book. Everyone's doing hanky-panky, right? Nobody gets away with it. So relegation, goodbye. But also, Jarvis, if you take this one away and put us in full screen, you know what, Jarvis? If you're Ben Johnson, or what do you call it, that elite cyclist, what's his name? Armstrong.
Lance
right?
Armstrong. Lance Armstrong.
What happened to them when they were doping and cheating?
He won. He won everything.
They won, and then caught, and then
fingers in the cookie jar,
and then
he got sued. I don't know.
Yeah, they got banned for life almost, and they took away all the records and medals. And fair enough, this is only fair. If you cheated, 115 charges, at least you should be caught guilty. I was even reading that you might be relegated for 2 divisions, and this is the end. And this will be Sheikh Mansour will sell it, and because at the end of the day, they're going to point finger at Sheikh Mansour to say, "Listen, you're the owner of the club. What you're going to do about it is going to sell it, 100%. Walk away." Anyway, we got a lot of things to unpack today, because at the end of the day, if you notice, this came out yesterday, with this Ben Keegan also saying, the Sheikh Jassim is fuming, right? He is fuming, and he's saying basically, you know what? I'm going to add this to the stage, because Fuming Qataris say that did meet the Manchester United 4.5 billion asking price, and to show proof of funds, despite club telling its shareholders that did not, after Sir Jim Ratcliffe's offer was accepted. Now, do you see that? Who is lying? Do you see what I'm trying to say here? Between May and July, something happened there. And did they lie to the board members to say, he's not serious, because Glazers wanted to cash out a little bit extra, 970 each in the pocket and a quick loan? Quick cash.
Yeah.
Well,
I find it hard to think.
I'm applying humor into it.
I find it hard to think. Yeah, I know. But on a serious note, it's been so much information from one side and a lot of information from the other side about full sale. Qatari comes in, everything is done deal, and suddenly you hear Sir Jim comes in. It's been a saga, and I think we are all tired of it, and it's very hard to wrap your mind around it. What's going to happen next? Are the Glazers going to be sued? Is the sale is the Jim?
We're going to talk about that one. We're going to talk about that later on, but please, guys, forgive us. Please forgive us, like that Bryan Adams song, please forgive me. I didn't know that I forgot you. So who do we have in the legendary VAR room? Welcome to the Friday night horror show, Blockbuster. Mick and Jarvis is back. For me, it is 4:20 a.m. Thailand time. Guys, what you need to do right here, right now, if your Glazers out, support us, support the channel, smash that bloody like button right now. Smash it, smash, or come here and break my finger. But in this case, you have to travel all the way to Thailand and try to do a thumb wrestling with me. Yes, you see that. Guys, I don't know, there's 81 of you. I can see you right now. If 81 of all of you can smash that like, we are aiming to get at least 100 likes for this. Don't be like the greedy Glazers. Do it right here, right now. Right here, right now. So, Jarvis, let's go to the VR room. What's going on? What's cooking in the VR room? Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. How you doing? Let's call it. I see Timmy's here. Timmy. Lillis United is here to say clowns, Glazers, false documents. I hope Jassim punish these idiots and of United. 100%. Oh, I see somebody creeping in the background. Can you see him?
No.
Ooh. You see somebody in the green room?
I only see a microphone, a black microphone.
Oh, Jesus Christ, we're in trouble. This Tom Jones is creeping in. Oh, shit. We're going to bring him in. Tom, hold your horses. Stay tight. Let us just get through these comments. I didn't understand this, but Sleepy Banyan Tree. Sind 315 Dokumente Glazer westen dit und kunnen nicht. Is it Dutch?
Yes.
Sind 350 Pagin. I can't read this, mate. Sorry, Sleeping Banyan Tree. Banyan Tree is a beautiful hotel, by the way. But if you can, I don't have a live translator here, but kunnen Glazer weten dit in kunnen nicht. Ja, gut, alles gut. Ja, nicht verstehen. Dumme Schweden. Ich bin eine dumme Schweden. If you know what I mean. Jale Malmin is here, guys. Big up Jale as well. Yes, here comes the translation. Sleepy Banyan Tree. Sheikh Jassim Heft. No, that was not the translation. We got mugged again. Yep, okay. Banyan Tree, come back with English translations we can all read. Jeff Steele is here. What are you saying, Jeffy? So question like Leeds can... What? What does he say? What?
So question like, Leeds, can the FA charge United for mismanagement because of the size of debt, etc.? If so, is that likely relegation or point deduction with no dollars money to build Stadium United are finished.
Yeah, we don't
Coming
have
in
any
hard,
money.
Jeff Steele.
We don't have any, and it's nothing new that we all know that we've been like in debt from 750 million to 1.2 billion. It's nothing new. It's nothing new because the financial reports are always there. It is just until lately 5 years that we are starting to pay attention about it. And that we are trying to. We're coming into 2024, 23. Then we all seen that our transfer operations is we're not getting anything. We maxed out all the credits. You know what I mean? And as a fans, we start to wreck. What about competing, guys? What about competing? So, yeah.
I just want to say Jeff Steele's avatar. If you can bring back Jeff Steele, is that
Jeff
Conan
Steele.
the Barbarian?
It is.
It is.
Conan
Jeff
Barbarian.
Steele.
Jordan is here. Jordan Wall, big up to you, mate. Big up. Glazers up. No, debt doesn't affect the FFP. Nope, debt has no effect on FFP. No, probably not. It doesn't. It's pure profit. Oh, does it? I don't know. Timmy. Yay. What up, Lilies? All the legends are here. And I was tweeted before, hold tight, Jarvis is late. Jarvis is here, right? Lilies United, Jonathan Lindenberg is here. Big up to you. Good evening. Well, Sir Jim, SJ, my back in business. Hopefully. Mo Hamza is here. It's been a long time, brother. Mo Hamza, all the way from Qatar. Yeah, big up to you, Mo Hamza. Hi, Mick and Jarvis, Lilies. Hi, you. How you going?
Davis.
Mark Davis. Good evening, Mick and Jarvis. Good evening, Neil Driscoll. Red G is here. Good evening. Big up. Danny B is here. Big up to you. Good evening. What are you saying, Sleepy Bunyan again? No, they're not coming. Finally, some English here. But that was not what we're looking for. Jamie Wayne, brother, how you doing? Laughing emojis. Guys, be civil in the comments because this is a little bit banter. This is Friday chill, but we apply a little bit of a logic and reasoning, a little bit of seriousness to it all. Jay Green, nice one, Jamie. Jay Green, I like that avatar too, mate. You know what I mean? Listen, listen, Joe Marlowe is here as well, 100% saying this is Swedish. I can read this. It's Swedish. 0,5 miljoner är ingenting för Avram. Det är hans veckopeng. Ha, ha, ha. Did you hear my Swedish pronunciation? I can do in göteborgska as well. 0,5 miljoner är ingenting för Avram. Det är hans veckopeng. Just det. Alla i Göteborg heter Glenn. Joho! Can you say it in Norwegian, Jarvis?
And now you can do it on skånsk, Zlatan's language.
Nej. Bollen är rund och allt kan hända. How do you say this in Norwegian? How do you say that, Jarvis?
0,5 miljoner är ingenting för Avram, men det är hans ukepengar. Ha, ha, ha.
Whatever. Jesus.
Sorry.
Christ. Curl said it's
Let's go back to English.
Yeah. My issue says they made sign NDA. So until then, they all released documents providing who said what. It's all in the air. Up in the air. True. Anyway, big up Alien. Alan is here as well. Big up, Alan, man.
Alan.
Big up. Listen, I'm just rushing through. Yeah, we got this one. Rush me a big up here. You know what? Welsh girl, 100%. What would the stream without be the Welsh girl? And who else do we have here? I don't understand this. This is Korean, something or Chinese. Onana for the day is a bomb. I don't know, man. I don't know. Roydon Frost as well here. Big up. Gas Taylor. Gas. Good evening. Jumping Jack Flash is a gas. Yep. What else do we have here? Oh, Solo, my friend. Oh, Errol. Man United agenda. Big up, man. It's been a long time coming, my friend. Please call me tomorrow, man. We got a lot of things to talk about. If you know, you know. All right. Big up, my guys. How y'all doing? How you doing? It's been a while since we spoke. Please go check out the Man United agenda. Also, brilliant YouTube channel. Collaboration is key here. Big up Solo as well, man. Big up. Yep. Should we just kick off the show, or are we missing out the calling out any people? I feel guilty because I want to call out as many people as possible. Alex is here from Via Room. Yeah, big up Alex as well. Kurt King is here as well. Oh, Crunk King, greetings to you. Ronak Jossi as well. Good evening. What else? Rush Mano. What you saying, Rush? The Qatar thing is over, sadly, but anyone wants to sue Glazers, then I'm all in. Anyway, Stuart, Wooly.
Yeah, we have royalties in the house. Stu, Wally, welcome, buddy. Hey, all, just a quick hi at Motown night, lol.
Right. Let's bring in the truth, shall we? Let's bring in Tommy, journalist. Let's speak some facts. Can we? Shall we? Let's go.
Bring him on.
Tommy, journalist. How you doing, mate?
How are we doing, guys? Everybody,
Hey,
Mick,
Tom.
Jarvis,
Excellent.
Mario,
Welcome,
how we doing?
welcome to the Flying Circus, Manchester United PLC Blockbuster.
I think that's
Jesus.
one way of putting it.
Tom, what's going on? Talk to us, man. What the hell is going on here?
Don't know.
You
I
don't
guys.
know?
2 days ago, I took a plane to come to Cannes, the south of France. I've not left anyway because I've had some business down here anyway. And then all I've been hearing is that the SEC's involved. There's been leak of documents. The Qataris are saying that they were bluffing, that they met the evaluation. Then the Glazers are coming out now saying it's all BS. Sir Jim's put his dick, in his hand and gone forward with things and said, basically back the Glazers up, almost his business partner who's got him to bed with. And at the end of the day, the way I look at it is, it's just PR war. That's all this is going down as, PR war. And the SEC filings the Qataris aren't happy with because it puts them in a natural bad light. And if they ever want to do business again, just in general, people are going to use that as a pointer against them. Go on, guys.
Oh. Hang on. What the hell is going on here? Rush Mano, listen, buddy, this is insane. Rush Mano just gifted 50 memberships. Listen, this is huge. Thank you so much. Jarvis, do you know who is being gifted? Because we have to celebrate this, guys. So much thank you.
I will blow the whistle. I can't read all 50 of them.
Yeah, but let's. I will give you a heads up. Hang on a second.
Oh my God!
This is insane. Rushy, man, you're a legend. 50 memberships. That's a record on this channel. I don't know. Jarvis he's gonna put his sleepy goggles on. Jarvis, put your reading glasses. You're old, man. Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Give me a second.
Sir Tom.
Oh, I got gifted a membership.
Oh, Jarvis got gifted a membership.
Big up, Jarvis. Big up.
Hey, big up. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for gifting. You're a legend, man. Seriously.
Okay, I just have to scroll up. 50. That's a lot of names. Okay. New members is I will do it fast and I will read your name as wrong as I can. So,
You're forgiven.
Bear with me. First of all, Jamie Wayne, Red J, Jarvis Cocker, Darren Young, Jonathan Borg, Born Wex, Gary C, Bauman, Lee Parker, Paul Greaves, Milos Mitic, Jonas Nilsson, Captain Bart, Wells to the Bone, Craig Baldwin. We have Giga Bish 23, Kevin Kidley, Andre Phoenix, Marcus Plant, and we have Stu MUFC, Tom Hudson, Remes, Yoha MUFC, Richardo Trotsky, Jeff Steele. No, not Jeff Steele. He just made a comment. Sorry. Blacknet, Gavin C, BBC Dumpster. I can't read your full name because it's a little bit offensive, but okay. Colin Smith, RSV, PT Funk, Sharon Begley, Darren Denton, and we have more. Oliver Noways, Brian Govender, Nelson Richardson, and Chris Coe, Shuttle Arc, NG, Jeff Wilson Wangi, Mark Chappers, Paul Frell, GB. Mick, you have to take over. My eyes is going.
Anyway, everyone, we can't shout everyone out.
Yeah, I just want to say Giorgio B. He's an admin on United Real Therapy. So we got Giorgio B. Now you remember MUFC Realist TV, and we have Dinesh, we have Renee Findler, we have Dance with the Devil, Hakim Ab Halim. And I think we are.
Oh, we have Sharon Begley here was gifted a membership. Stuart,
Oh,
Tom Hudson. Where did we start? Ricardo Trotsky, Jeff Steele was also. Yeah, you saw Splash, Gavin C, BBC, Colin Smith. I'm just catching up. Pit Funk as well. Sharon Begley was gifted a membership. Oh my God, you beautiful people. Darren Denton as well. Reggie was not, but it was a comment anyway. I'm just getting confused there. Oliver Novartis, Brian Govner, Nelson Richardson, Chris Cho, Jesus Christ, Shuttle Lurk, NG, Jeff Wills, Wangi, Mark Chappers. I'm just slaughtering your names, guys. Arrow DJ, MC and R as one. Legends Belfast as well, gifted a membership, man. Sir John McKenney, it's a name that I recognize well. Big up McKenney as well. Johan Marlowe, and what else do we have? Giorgio B was gifted a membership. Renee Findler, Dancing with the Devil. God, that's a beautiful one. I'm Dancing with the Devil. Annual Anural Hakim Ab Halim. Yes, Milos Mitic.
Yeah, I think we read those.
We
So
did.
We are done. We're done.
We're done.
Yeah, you've
We're
covered
done.
all of them, I think.
I just want to say one thing. If you didn't receive a membership, that's probably because you haven't checked off accepting gift from YouTube.
Wow, wicked.
So
Maddie, listen, Rush Mano, my heart is popping for you, man. Such a big contributor to the channel, man. I don't know what to do. What should we do? Like, how should we ever repay him? The only thing where we can repay, just give Rush Mano a massive thank you in this chat. Big up, man. Big up. Thank you so much. Listen, where did we finish off? Right. Okay. Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How is everybody else doing?
Well, yeah, it's just like, as I said, Monty Python and the Flying Circus. This is, the Neil Ashton spin, everything combined. How does it feel to be a Manchester United in 2024? It's fucking confusing, to be honest. We're roasting everything. Julio, how you doing, my friend? Listen, if we back the tape, should we just do it easy way? If you just back the tape, right? In December, on Christmas Eve, when everyone's looking forward to celebrate, the Glazers just have to release the statement. They were rushing to get it through, right? And it was just announced, and it destroyed everyone's Christmas. There's so many questions, and we see that's been ratified, and we have visitors coming to Carrington and Old Trafford, Dodgy Dales, and the quartersexuals, and everything that's been said and done. But the other day was hitting hard where they submitted the tender document to the New York Stock Exchange and SEC, which is, what do you call it? What does it stand for? Security Exchange something, right?
Yeah, it's to do with stocks. Yeah.
Yeah, which is the regulatory body of the stock exchange. It's a federal kind of, you don't mess around with them, right? But the way it works in this bidding process, it's been shadow bidding, but you have to be transparent in the documentation, submitting. Since it's been a strategic review, there's been a bidding process. Same thing you need to do for the Premier League fitness and directors owners test, and supply this to the SEC. Now, I don't know, some people calling for manipulations. There was, Sheikh Jassim say, hang on a second. What are you talking about? We always was complying. We provide you proof of funds. And in the back end, they have Bank of America. They have Shabazz, what his name has been working 20 years with the Bank of America, Buddy Baku's legal expert. They supply themselves with hundreds and hundreds of people, and they say, well, even they put money into the bank, like, 6 billion just to prove the funds, right? They even open up the PLC in UK, in Cayman Islands, everywhere. We all seen it, right? And then it comes out to, I don't know, I feel it's a little bit of a Glazers, con artist, like, 2.0. They're trying to fool us again because of a little bit of a quick cash coming out to say, listen, he was never legit, right? We never had any proof of funds, and the gravy train was spinning that. So now you can see what's coming out, that he's challenging, and it's serious, because at the end of the day, who provided signature on that document was Joel Glazer. You never saw Rain Group put their signatures on it, because they stay away from all the liabilities. They hired about 50 lawyers and paid about 31.5 million on the club's expenses. Nothing from the Glazers' pocket. Everything on the club expenses, just to get a little bit of a quick buck at the end of the day. Now, this has not yet been approved. This can be denied by the Premier League. And there was something coming out. I saw some Twitter accounts say breaking news, breaking. I don't believe it anyway. Premier League can deny it 100%, because you also have to prove how you're going to interfere this. We own a club in Nice and you own the club here. You're going to be a minority investor. Where's your proof of funds coming from, right? At the end of the day, the SEC is a serious offense, right? Let me just reiterate. It's not the SEC that provided those documents. It was the Glazers that gave the SEC, because they have to approve this, right? And in this document, they said, they lied to the shareholders. They said, like, there were never any serious bidders. They never had any proof of funds. So basically, they open up a can of worms, right? That's what they're doing right now, because Sheikh Jassim is now 92 Holding Foundation is suing them, or can sue them for misinformation and challenge this. And what this might lead to is that agency will now open up the Pandora's box. Do you understand this serious? That means that they can charge Joel and Avram Glazer for stock manipulation price, because during this tender process, this bidding process, you saw how the stock prices was going from 18 to 27, 25, 26, right? So they profited, right? In between May and July, something extraordinary happened, according to my opinion, because Ratcliffe put in 60%, right? With the intent to go on an incremental model to buy up 100% with $33 per share, only to drop down at the end of July on 25% on $33 per share. The only thing that changes in that time period was just the percentage of ownership, right? So this tells me, I'm not stupid, that they sort of had an agreement in place. For some reason, it was talking to each other. Quick cash, quick cash, quick cash. But what happens here with the SEC is, like, if you file that complaint, they have to look into it, right? And they can block this transaction. And now they're having a shareholders meeting in February planned, because I was invited, because I'm a shareholder too, right, to vote for. And I said no. No, I don't want this Class B to be converted whatsoever, right? No freaking way, Jose, right? So this is not done and dusted as of yet, because if you open up this Pandora's box, they will investigate Joel and Avram Glazers for stock manipulation, fraud, and what else? Misinformation. And they might be forced to do what happened to Roman Abramovich with Chelsea. They will put it an how do we say it? Administration, right? With the fire sale. So they can lead to a hostile takeover in the worst case scenario, right? I'm not an expert. I try to reach out to Swedish Rumble. I try to speak to people, but this is the way I read it, right? There was a tweet brilliantly explained by a person, let me see. So just like, I was doing research and I find out, through a tweet, civil penalties, the SEC can impose significant financial penalties on individuals or entities. Let me just share the screen so everyone can see that I'm not talking through my hat, right? The SEC can impose significant financial penalties on individuals or entities that knowingly or recklessly file false, misleading information. These penalties can reach millions of dollars. Point number 2, SEC may also seek to disgorge any ill-gotten gains obtained through this use of false information, meaning stock manipulation, right? The SEC can seek a court order to halt a takeover bid if it believes that the information is filed is misleading. So here is the crux, right? So this is what I see, that 92 Holding Foundation can challenge this, and this could lead to the SEC can seek a court order to stop the takeover, right? To do the initial investigation. They can also bar individuals or entities for participating in any future securities offerings or trade activities, meaning the Glazers. They'll be fucked, right? Criminal charges in case of intentional fraud or manipulation. The SEC may refer to matter of the Department of Justice of Criminal Prosecution. This is the DGO, whatever we're talking about. You don't fuck around with those people, right? The feds, right? This can result in significant prison sentences and additional financial penalties, and also cause reputational damages, even if no formal action is taken by SEC. Filing incorrect information can damage the reputation of the companies and individuals involved, meaning 92 Holding Foundation here, if you understand this. This can make it difficult to raise capital, attract investors, and conduct business in the future. Shit, this is heavy shit, right? Additional consideration. The specific consequence will depend on the nature of the misinformation, the intent behind it, and the overall impact on the market. Investors who suffer losses due to this misinformation can also file civil lawsuits against the companies or individuals involved. Even the unintentional mistake can have a negative consequences, as the SEC expects companies to exercise due diligence and ensure accuracy to their findings. Guys, if you did understand this is fucking serious. You know what I mean? You don't fuck around with these people. So if now 92 Holding Foundation is challenging this, that means that they have to do a open investigation and bring it to the Department of Justice or Criminal Offense in US. Well, you know what? And they're facing prison break. Joel and Avram can be sit down and through bars. I don't wish anything on bad for anyone to go into prison, but bloody hell, after 18 years.
Yeah. It sounds serious. It is serious. I think they are in a gray area. I think they will struggle to get out of this if this is true. I think there's very strict rules when it comes to listed companies, and I think they are in trouble. But we got to remember, we don't have all the facts. I just want to take it a little bit back because we don't want to tip it fully over. It could be because we know in US law there's a lot of lawsuits all the time. Yeah, that's how they operate, and filing a lawsuit and claiming that someone has done something wrong is not the same as they have done something wrong, So we got to be a little bit careful, and all these accusations are alleged.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Rain Group never put their signature on that document, and this basically
the document we have seen, yes.
They haven't put the signature. So basically, they're stepping away from all the liabilities, right? And the signature on that document is Joel Glazer, which is the CEO currently running Manchester United PLC, in cahoots with his brother, right? People, like, this is just a town hall meeting. This is not news. We are not the news. We're just talking as in general, roasting, banting. But on a serious note, this is bloody serious, right? Because if you love this club, you would understand that we want the fucking Glazers out. We want them as gone as possible.
Yeah.
Is this the golden ticket? Have they kicked the can? Tom, have they reached to the? Have they actually?
Tom is not here. He had a phone call.
As usual.
Yeah.
So basically, it seems to me that desperation. There's a saying where I come from, like desperate measures. You do stupid things, right? When you're back against the wall, basically, like if you just go back the tape, the debt burden's been rising. You maxed out all the credit facilities. Personally, you haven't been able to take out dividends for almost 10 months, right? Nothing be taken out for. 6 siblings are there, utilizing lawyers, paying off a lot of people. Buccaneers in my mess as well. This income, Sir Jim, they make a quick buck deal and this could stick. But what this could happen, Jarvis, this could halt everything. This could halt everything because SEC is the final approval for Sir Jim Ratcliffe, right?
Yeah.
Because this is taking B shares and A shares that are listed on New York Stock Exchange. So this is where they can get fucked.
They could. Right. They could. I'm very interested in hearing what VAR thinks about this.
Yes, please go ahead.
Maybe we should bring in some comments. I see here Lilies comes in and say Glazers need to be in prison, and I think a lot of people feel the same because they have cheated us yet again, and that's being a problem. I see Yale comes in here and say we want to see the Glazers in prison, but we do need to be real here. So true. Bringing it back, that's true. Peter Hood comes in, not Robin Hood, but Peter Hood.
Robin Hood, please. Robin Hood, come here.
Glazers would have given filings to Qatar for approval. we all wish that, because that would mean full sale. That's what we all wished for.
But wouldn't you, like, when you file that report, if you have signed an NDA, everything, you will please share the report before you submit it. That does, is a common business practice, right? They didn't do that by the sounds of it. They just submitted it, and based on that, they're coming out to say, like, well, hang on, this is not correct. We've been compliant, and they can actually provide all the evidence, all the email correspondence, everything will come out eventually, right? So it will be like, Glazers versus 92 Holding Foundation. This could be a bloody mess, to be honest, right?
Yeah.
If this happens, like,
Tom is back, by the way.
Tom is back, yeah. But John Marlowe is saying, what are you saying, John? John, I wish 92 Holding is sue Rain Group and Glazers. It'd be funny to see the results. It's surprising, just seem telling. But wait a minute. Rain Group must have backed off from this one if they didn't put their signature. But at the end of the day, they taking the commission. If everything is successful, they're taking their commission, plus Glazers are paying off all the 50 lawyers, right? And this goes all on the club's revenue, the operational and commercial spend. Nothing comes from Glazers' pocket. Damn. Tom, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back, mate.
Jesus, you're wheeling and dealing always, eh?
My
Shit. Were you just in a call with your stock exchange? Yeah.
Hey, was that what?
Were you just in a call with the SEC, perhaps?
SEC? No, not as fancy as that. No, just one of my accountants. That's all.
Yeah, just Tom. Like, we went over the regulation, what it means with SEC, right? So I don't know if you followed everything, but barring the seriousness of this, it can lead to two scenarios here, right? As a fan community. Either it's a nothing burger, like a PR from 92 Holding Foundation because they lost the bid, or this can lead to Pandora's box that they actually telling the truth and Glazers are lying. That means that, the next thing that the Glazers is going to see is this window, right? The prison break. What's your thoughts and opinions regarding this, honest to God? I mean, on a serious note.
I always thought that the deal itself, it was going to be a little bit dodgy either way that it went, because if you went down the Qatar, if you went down the Qatar route, there was always going to be the human rights abuses thrown against it, and is it linked to the state? And then if you go down the Sir Jim Ratcliffe route, there was always going to be complexities to it because he wasn't going to buy the full football club. So then there was going to be legal trouble there, and then there was also going to be potentially UEFA have to intervene against Manchester United's operational control because Ratcliffe already owns two other football clubs, one of whom is in a position where they can qualify for the Champions League alongside Manchester United. But I think with the whole rulings of it anyway, the SEC, there's two ways that you can look at them as an organisation. Some people, prominently the media, look at them as this fear of God organisation. They look into your finances, they look into any deal that you make via stocks or anything, and they find out and root out bad causes or bad apples. Joe Lewis is just a victim of it. The Chelsea owner at the moment in time. Yeah. Joe Lewis has been done for, I think it's stock manipulation or manipulation trading. And,
Spurs,
there's a stock. Spurs Joe Lewis in partnership with Daniel Levy. But like I say, he's in conjunctions with the Department of Justice over allegations. And the SEC in this case, like I said, there's two ways that you can look at them. The media look at them in that way. And a lot of businessmen who trade through stocks who think that they stick their nose in their business where it shouldn't be as
100%.
Detailed or dialogued, they look at them as a corrupt organisation. That's how businessmen view the SEC. Not everybody, but a lot of them do. But overall, I think the ruling of it has to come down to is the Glazers have put in place, and the board at Manchester United have put in place that the Qataris didn't meet the evaluation, and they also, throughout the whole bidding process, they didn't prove any source of funds. All I'm going to say to that is I'm smelling a bit of bullshit because they put in 5 bids. Yeah. You put in 5 bids, and you're not going to prove each one of those bids can hit the bank balance. You'd be wasting your time. I'm sorry, you would be. And the Qataris, in this case, they're going to look at that and think, well, any businessman or any nation, any country in the world aren't going to want to deal with us if people aren't going to think we're serious based upon we try to buy a football club. And I'm going to say in this case is, if it's the state involved in this or not, Sheikh Jassim, as far as we know, guys, was a financial expert. He was a banker. He
Yep.
had brilliant people around him. He had people from Bank of America with over 25 years of experience. Sam Powers, Shabazz, all of the guys there. Fadi Bacchus is a legal and financial expert.
Yes.
He had all these brilliant people around him. You're seriously telling me that they're not going to know how to send some finances off to prove that they can buy a football club? They wouldn't have entered if they didn't. And you could see that from the amount of interested parties that had accessed United's firewall, signed NDAs to say, I want to see United's finances. Half of them said, we're not interested in doing it. And Ratcliffe and the Qataris were the only ones that were at the table. That was it. And even Ratcliffe.
But part of this, part of this shadow bidding process, if I may say so, its first step is to the introduction, but also to do the letter of intent and prove your finances. So throughout this process, you always have to sort of do the proof of funds that you are a serious bidder, right? That's rule number one in any mergers, acquisitions, takeover, right? But the serious matter here is basically that they claim that they always had put the proof of funds, always asked the demanding price, but that they actually lied to the board and the shareholders to just say that no, they never did this. And this is the crux here, right? I hear what you're saying, and I smell bullshit. I smell like this doesn't make sense. And Mike Keegan, right, from Daily Mail, and I mean, come on, if this comes from Mike Keegan has been spot on from day one, reporting this, right? He's been balanced reporting on Qatar. He's been balanced reporting on both sides, right? So why would Mike Keegan come in here and say, this is BS, this is the truth, right? And then you have different journalists that are, Glazer Sims or, puppeteers of Ineos itself, the PR agenda. Because let's face it, it's just been one shit show after another, smear campaign, right? So for me, I smell a PR bullshit smear campaign here, to be honest, and then you come in with the shadow bidding process. Tom, he disappeared, damn. Guys, I just want to mention that one important thing is that mastermind by the Rain Group and Glazers, that you design a shadow bidding process so you don't see each other's bid. You play, it's like you playing poker blind, right? So nobody really knows, right? That means that shadow bidding, nobody knows. There's NDAs in place, so the Glazers can play every freaking motherfucker of them, right? So
it's rigged. The game is rigged.
It's rigged.
Yeah, rigged for the Glazers to win.
Squid game. Anyway, guys, Tom just disappeared. Where are we in the viewer section, guys? 100%. There's so many of you viewing. Where are we in the like section, guys? We forgot.
Yeah, we had a couple of good questions here and comments. I just want to bring up some of them. I see Jeff Steele he say, "Come on, guys, buy Mick and Jarvis a $50 super chat so they can buy into the club and fix everything."
Yeah. Listen, before you go, I see a good mate of mine, United against the Glazers. Big up, Phil, coming in correct what you're saying here. NDA is still active. The NDA is still active. Big up, Phil, as well. Good to see you, my buddy. Keep the fight going, guys. Keep the fight going. He's green and gold into a fucking soul. That's it, right? I don't buying this bullshit, right? To be honest.
And this is a good comment. What about the Premier League Fit and Proper Persons Act? Can they do anything about this?
Yeah. Same principle is to be approved, you have to pass that Directors of Fitness and Owner test. There's two steps in the final approval. This is the Prem and the SEC, right? If this fails, everything falls tits up. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. But what's funny is if SEC opens up the investigation, that could lead to hostile takeover because they would be Glazers will be fucked, and all of a sudden everyone can just swoop in and just do a fire sale takeover. Buying the rest.
Oh, it sounds so tempting. Tempting. Oh, I wish that would happen. Can you imagine getting rid of the Glazers because of his signature? That would be fantastic. I would take the first plane to Manchester and party for a week.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a nice person. I don't wish bad on anyone. But to be honest, as a lifelong supporter and being abused by these fuckers for so long and witnessing what they've been doing to us mentally, physically, financially, they deserve. you get what you deserve without being rude to YouTube algorithm. You know what I'm trying to say here, Jarvis, right? So,
I
you know,
understand. I can read
I,
between the lines.
I'm not gonna be flip flopping. Like, I respect every YouTube channel, every pundit, every media representative that wanted Glazers out, but I'm not gonna flip flop to say like, and I'm happy with this 25% because I don't see this happening, right? You can see that financial debt, we are in deep shit, heading towards administration. We are sinking to the abyss. So either way, if he comes in with his 25% and just trying to invest in his own money, it's not enough, right? So what are we going to do? Yes, 100%. We need to sort of trim down the wage bills and get rid of staff that don't, overstaffed and stuff. This should have been done ages ago, right? That's a nice step, right? And definitely, like, I like the idea of bringing a sporting director and recruitment proper structure. But so far, talk is cheap. Action speaks louder than the words, right? And right now, they're not even the legal custodians. They're just visitors, right? Just talking the big game. Of course, you got to do yourself. You got to sell yourself in. You got to win the fans over. And this is the way I see it right now. This is what's happening right now. I'm not buying into it, but like you, I'm fucking tired of this, right? Just move on. Let us just play fucking good football. We want this club back, and we want to play like, we want to just basically start winning again, right? Fucking hell, man.
Lilis comes in here and say, I will party 24 hours.
Party like it's 99.
And
Yes,
Jeff's
you were
still
saying we
party.
Yeah, not like 99. Glazers are, guys. Please, guys, smash a like for this channel. Smash a like if you're Glazers are, you want these rotten bastards out of as far as this club is possible. I'm not going to impose anything on them, but smash a like for this, right? We want to hear from you. This is an open town hall. Perhaps later we will open the channels for you to have a say. 1 minute, 2 minutes. We just had Tom coming in, having a say. Yeah.
Yep.
Philip, what are you doing, man? Party like it's 1999. Phil, if you want to come in and have a say as well, like I will share the link to you as well privately, because you've been a big part of this protest as well, right? We're not going to back down, Joyce. We're not going to back down. We're going to beat the press.
No. Yeah. Well, I'm not partying yet. I'm not celebrating in advance. I will just sit down and wait. I think there will be more to come in this saga.
Hostile attack was Jason saying. Hostile takeover. Listen, I reached out to Swedish Rumble today to see if he can join our tweet and show today, but I do respect him. He's gone through a lot of things with his loss of his son over Christmas and stuff like that. So yeah, next time it would be great to have Swedish Rumble on so we can have more of a legal aspect talk about it, because he knows a lot of things that we had him on the show so many times. His tweets is amazing. Swedish Rumble, if you are watching this, I love you, man. Please, reach out to me at any time and let's have an adult conversation, from a legal perspective and United fan. What does this mean, right now? It's just us debating. I'm trying to unpack everything, but I'm not a legal expert. All I can see reading this with my business acumen and just put my thoughts out there, and that's what we're sharing with you as community. So of course we have one common denominator here on this channel: 100% full sale only. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. What's Jeff Seeley saying here? Jeffy, what are you saying? It's not about winning again. It's about ownership that cares about the field performance as much as off the field. 100%. Roman Abramovich was such a brilliant owner, if I may say so, right? He cared about his team. He wanted to win. He was ruthless. Those bloody Glazers has never cared about the on-field performance. They don't even know what football is. The only ball they know is egg-shaped, and they don't even use the feet. It's called American football, right? And they call us soccer. Like, what the hell? We're playing ball with the foot.
We do. I just want to bring up a comment from Mark. Well, I can't find it anymore, but he said 123 people watching at the moment. So I would recommend you to hit like if you are Glazers out. That's the only thing we need. Hit the like, because
yeah, man.
If you hit the Glazers, you have fan channels like us who protest against them, not corporate guff and all that stuff.
No way. Big up Eddie Reed. my good friend as well, saying must be conspiracy. That's all this channel has done since the takeover again. Are we back on it again, Eddie? If it's not Qatar friendly, it's been ridiculous. No, man, come on, man. Seriously, you got this wrong, Eddie. You've been having private conversations with me off the channel, on the channel. You know that we're always looking at what's best for the club, balanced approach. Of course, if in Qatar, if it's what Jeff Bezos, whoever comes in on 100%, that's the one we've been supporting, my friend. It's not conspiracy. It's been sharing like a global community. You know better than this, Ed. Please DM me after. Love you,
Yeah,
bro.
but
By the way,
you are right in your opinion, and I respect that.
of course,
We try
man.
to
Of
keep
course.
it level, Edward,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we're not creating a bias.
We're not a
and stuff
conspiracy
like that.
theorist.
So
We're sharing as
we
a
are just
global
trying our
community.
best, and maybe we should try to be even more leveled, and
Yeah,
we will
true.
try, of course, all
Yeah,
the time, try
100%.
to improve. So thanks for the feedback, Edward.
Thanks, Eddie. Cheers, buddy, man. Seriously, like, Jesus Christ, man. Another thing is, if you look at the transfer market at the moment, like as soon as, I mean, I know, guys, it's not easy to be a United fan at the moment. Like, we love this club. We're here. It's Friday. We should have chill. It's just a roundup, like, but I cannot deny by seeing what came out today, like, that we all of a sudden were in for this Vinny Jr. again and Benzema and everything. It's just, this is so typical Glazer PR spin, right? It's just to deviate from what's going on right now with Mike Keegan report and everything coming out. And so, by the way, hey, we're getting you a Vinny Jr. potentially, like, I just got like, we've seen it all before, right? And it wouldn't surprise me, though. It wouldn't surprise me, Jarvis, if we do get a crowd pleaser for 6 months, like a Benzema, and paying like his wages, because basically the same thing happened with Ronaldo. They went very quickly, 400K a week, and at the end of the day, he's a Glazenomics shirt seller. They're still in charge, but they will make up that money so quickly on the shirts, on the commercial value. So even if they pay 400K a week, you know how much money you can make on Benzema? Ridiculous, right?
Yeah. But do you think Benzema would improve us and make us a better team? Think more than one game. Think more than 6 months. Think 2 seasons, for example. If we take him in and give him like a 2-year or 3-year contract on 400K a week, for example.
Here's the thing: he's a potent striker, experienced fox in the box number, 36 years of age. Would I take him? Yeah. Does he know Casemiro? Does he gel with Casemiro, Varane? All the French players, all the ex-Real Madrid players, 100%. Will he bring Pondus? Yes, of course he will. But my problem is we had all this before, right? We had the Zlatans, we had all the big strikers, the Cavanis. And the thing is, we have up-and-coming striker like Rasmus Højlund. Would this mean that it will hinder his development? Because if Benzema comes in on 400K a week, he will want to play every single game, right? Is it good or bad, according to your opinion, Jarvis? Like, because Rasmus Højlund, he's never supposed to start every game. Anyway, he's 20 years of age. What's your opinion regarding this then, if I flip it around? And
I think Benzema is the totally wrong signal to send. He's not a part of a rebuild or a process. For me, it's a short-term signing, and I don't want that. We have tried this so many times. I love Benzema. He's a fantastic footballer. He could come in and probably score a lot of goals for us on a short term. But I'm thinking long term, because for me, it doesn't even matter in a way what's going to happen for the rest of the season, because we have lost too many games for us to compete for almost anything. Maybe we can win the FA Cup. So for me, I would rather build for the future now and not prolong it and start building for the future later, because it never works.
Hold that thought process. Hold my beer when you say build for the future. I have something for you I want to share. But Stephanie is in the house, and now finally the stream can begin. Big up Stephanie, our moderator, saying big up Mick, Jarvis, and VRMs. Get those likes up, Stephanie, please. Get us hit that 100 likes, please. There's 150 viewing I can see right now. So if everyone, the target is 100 likes, right? Stu Mac, what you saying? Manchester United Academy, if the chief problem is to produce Rashford and Greenwood of any talent level since the class of 1992. What a shit show, 100%, mate. Wendy Grant, big up Wendy. What are you saying?
Well, I just want to can we bring it back and just I have a comment
Mac.
on
Yeah,
the academy thing, because we have produced Rashford and Greenwood, but the academy has produced a lot of Premier League players.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's a success. So, but if you only think like top class talent, maybe you are right. But we have produced a lot of good players in the academy.
We have, and currently, like the academy players that we have now, it's probably the best crop since 1992. You know, we're talking about the Dangors. Apparently, I heard Dangor is going out on loan. I heard something today. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have good academy players. Pelistri, close to Granada. We have Alvaro Fernandez, Benfica. We have Hannibal Mejbri, Valencia. Who else do we have here? To be honest, and we also have Joe Hugel, right?
So here it said, understand Port Vale are closing in on a deal to sign Dan Gore on a loan from Manchester United. Agreement being finalized for 2004 born talent.
Port Vale, that's like what? It's first division or Prem? No, it's not Prem. Sorry, Port Vale. What is Port Vale?
I'm actually not sure.
Not sure either. Yeah, but when you go and investigate this, I'm gonna say hi to Wendy as well.
League One.
League One, yeah, League One.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad for League One? You got to start somewhere.
He's still young. He just needs some experience. So League One, that's fine with me.
Good, because he will be playing week in, week out at League One, 100%. Wendy, big up to you. Agents put out rumors, 100% regarding Benzema and Vinny Jr. Stu Mack is coming here again. Look at the proper clubs: Barcelona, Real Bayern, and Ajax. To the academies provide plethora of talent. 100%, man. 100%. Good point. Jay is saying we don't need a Benzema. When he was
we won't get Benzema.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little bit word blind here. Sorry, it's bloody 5 o'clock in the morning when I'm sitting here at the moment. So excuse my tired eyes. I'm sitting here because I love talking to the global fan base as well. We are so global. People in Canada, US, Australia, Serbia, Sweden, everywhere, right? Yeah. Didn't when he was a Lyon, Real Madrid also ain't in Europe. Why would he come? But he had a fallout with the manager. That's it, right? He's not happy Al Ittihad. I believe he had 2 fallouts with 2 managers. The former Wolves manager, what was his name? Jesus, I forgot his name. Before
Espirito Santos.
No, yes, it's before. Yeah, 100%. Nuno Espirito Santos and the current manager as well. And what you're saying here, Rushmano, fan channels are run by fans. They're allowed to be passionate about this, something they believe in. It's up to the viewers to make their own mind up. Big up. Yeah, that's what I always say. I always said this. Whatever we say here, it's up to you how you interpret it. But, we're not the news. We don't create the news. We just react on the news and put our logic mindset together and try to provide a balanced approach. This is what Realist TV is all about. Yeah, why would Vinny want to come? Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. People agree. Listen, Thomas, what you saying here? I would rather take Benzema than nothing, but the money is not really worth it. Need more help, that's for sure. Jarvis, you mentioned something. What did you say earlier before I say park, hold my beer? You said you rather invest in something.
I would invest in the future right now than rather than prolonging it and bringing in Benzema for a short-term gain. That's what I'm thinking. I would rather give Højlund the opportunity to play without pressure and let him build his talent and get experience rather than sitting on the bench and see Benzema score all the goals.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my obsession. It's been my obsession for a long time. I'm bringing this to this stage. Sesko. The club has been heavily scouting him. Graham Bailey had him on the show. Graham Bailey said, Manchester United heavily in for Benjamin Sesko, and he's currently available for a loan with a release clause on 50 million euros. It's been discovered today, right? Is this, Jarvis, the future, right? We have 2 young, explosive strikers moving away from these Galacticos. I mean, this guy is a beast. I've been following him for a long time, right? So for me, RB Leipzig wonderkid Benjamin Sesko has affordable release clause on 50 million, basically, right? We've been reporting on this before, right?
I gotta be honest, I haven't seen RB Leipzig play a lot of games this season. How good is Sesko? How would you assess him and rate him? What kind of a striker is he?
He's
Is
a
he like
very
top.
He's
Box,
like
or is he like...
he's like, yes, he is very similar to what you say, Højlund. When I compare those two, I put Benjamin Sesko above Højlund in terms of XG, in terms of development, right? He tall stature, explosive, fast, athletic, baller, skills, can shoot, can cross, everything, all the whole package, right? Can run through brick walls, right? Slovenian, young, hungry. He's not getting much game time at the moment. He's sitting on the bench because they have another striker that's taking up. So basically, he can be available for a loan with an obligation to buy for release clause on 50 million. And that is cheap. That is cheap, right? And this, for me, United can make a deal tomorrow. They can just go, okay, we will take him on because this wage is not high, I would rather go this route than just go in on Benzema, because basically we need a second striker, right? Let's say, he's a similar attributes to Rasmus Højlund. At the end of the day, we need to fix our midfield to feed in those strikers. But those two youngsters, right? If you're good enough, you're old enough. That's what we're saying. That's Manchester United DNA, right? So for me, I would not hesitate, and it's 50 million euros to pay up for an up and coming. Who knows? This could be like the next Benzema or whatever. You know what I mean? We need to grab them right here, right now, like Benfica does, right? You grab them right here, right now, and then you sell them on whatever. Sayonara, 150, 100. That's the way you do it. So why do we have to get this finished article, right? Like Osimhen, like this Benzema's, like Vinny's, right? We've done this before and it doesn't work. So I rather get this in, mold them into United players. Just do it, right? That's my opinion.
Yeah, I'm just checking his stats. I see he haven't scored a huge amount of goals this season, but it's okay.
Because he's been sitting on bench.
7 goals in 23 games. He's played 765 minutes in 23 games, and that's not too much. He's playing a little bit here and there. He's a tall striker. He's 1 meter and 95 centimeters high. He's 20 years of age, Slovenian, as you mentioned. His overall stats is, I think, he have scored 21 goals in 55 games in the Bundesliga in total. So yeah, his stats are okay.
Yeah, but he's currently not. I mean, he came from a sister club, Salzburg, right? That's where he blossomed. He had he went to the mother club. Or some people say mother club, RB, Leipzig, right? But there he's been sitting on the bench because they're playing a more of a preferred striker. I can't really remember the name, but the crux here is that people are sniffing around. So Spurs. Blues are desperately, Chelsea are desperately looking for centre forward. I know that, his agent was there not long ago, speaking to Chelsea and Manchester United, right? Trying to figure this out, right? So there's a competition between Chelsea and Manchester United, but also other people are sniffing around. I would say that bloody get this one over the line before anyone else. I hate to see like Spurs or Chelsea or anyone else, Arsenal, get this striker. And then we will sort of be like, oh shit, we missed out on this one, right?
But I want to say something when it comes to Sesko, and I agree when I read his stats and what kind of type of a player when you describe it, and that's what I would like to see. I would like to see a young up and coming striker with the similar attributes as Højlund, because that's how you build the team. You can change the player and still keep the system intact and play the same style of play. So that would be a good signing, I would say, and like swapping like for like. That's how I would like to see football played.
Yeah. Mano thinks that Benzema would be great for Højlund until the end of the season, but if this is a cheaper alternative, right? If we are stint as what they're saying we are, right? His wages would be peanuts. towards Benzema. And plus, you can buy him for 50 million euros in the summer, right? You can have loan with an option to buy, with the first refusal, right? For 50 million. I mean, that is cheap for one striker, right? Instead of going more for Osimhen, right? Or Victor Gyökeres or Ivan Toney, 100 million strikers plus. So when I just said 100%. What is the VR room saying?
They are saying, I think they were positive to Sesko. I see Stephanie Griffith come in there, 78 likes, 97 people watching. So that's actually quite good, but we can try to go to 100. So if you
100.
haven't liked, hit the like button, thumbs up.
Hit the like. What do we need to do to get 100 likes?
They talk amongst themselves in the VR room about Oliver Giroud. France all-time scorer. He's the second best goal scorer in Serie A at the moment. People are talking about maybe.
Bestie, the problem is that Giroud is contracted to this summer, right? So he's not on a free, So basically, he's contracted to the end of the summer. So I agree. If it's a short-term fix, But my argument point here is, why go for a short-term fix when you can actually get one of these Benjamin Sesko in now on a cheap loan and then buy him, try him until you buy him in the summer for 50 million, right? Anyway, we're going to waste all this money for nothing, for a short-term fix. ITNT, I understand Mick's viewpoints. He's a United scouting coach is shit. We need experience chief
Center
football
forwards.
Yeah. True.
And people agreeing with you, Mick. They say true that, Mick. Crazy Red Devil comes in, and George Best says yes to Sesko. So I think the VR room approves when it comes to Benjamin Sesko. But the only thing that worries me is the Bundesliga. We have signed people from the Bundesliga before, and they haven't been firing. It's a gamble. It's a gamble.
Well, we can talk football now. Now we got that Glazer shit out of the way and everything. The shit show. Let's just talk football, pure football, right?
Yep.
Let's talk United. All right. What is that needs? I mean, I've seen the latest week, that we've been heavily linked to a lot of centre backs. I'd say one thing. You can agree to disagree, but the only thing that we fucking need to fix is that midfield, right? That's the center of gravity of the whole bloody football pitch, the midfield, right? Okay, what's the point of having a striker if you have an unbalanced midfield not to play balls to the striker? What's the point of having inverted winger in terms of Rashford that doesn't even cross the ball, that wants to invert and shoot and be a center forward, right? So we need to sort of find that balance. I mean, if I look at it, does it going to help make a difference for Ten Hag to get Casemiro back in? Mason Mount back in. The thing is, we need ballers. Christian Eriksen, I love him, but he's becoming technical abilities like Juan Mata, no legs anymore, right? So that was a stopgap. We got him on a free, but we need to invest in that midfield. Potentially in the summer, you will have Dangor doing great. A lot of these Aaron Hansen, Oren, future academy players. But I just say, bloody hell, we've seen the heat maps, how we play. Everything is chaotic to the left. It's chaotic if you see that heat map. I mean, if you...
Yeah.
It's so left-centered and not even playing to the right. And Rashford, in all glory, I'm just... I just don't like it anymore, right? Since this yep thing. And I don't know. And one person I cannot stand that does this all the time. This guy here, he comes in, always do pick up Mark. How you doing?
Good
man?
evening, guys. How are you doing?
Evening.
How are you doing? Top stream, big up to everybody in the chat, enjoying the conversation.
What's the pulse there? Have you been? What's the pulse there? You've been producing the VR room. Is everyone fine and dandy? There's no fights, right?
No fights, man. It's pleasant, nice, football interaction. This is what we want it to be all the time.
Yeah.
Everyone gets their views across, no matter if we disagree, and everyone gets to be, have their points, because everyone points have some validity to it,
True.
Okay.
True.
Mark,
I
we
just
want
want
to
to
hear from
address
you.
Jason Attack with the comment. You say Jarvis, the Sesko might be a gamble, but a loan with an option to buy is a no-brainer for me. And that I totally agree, my friend.
Yeah.
Jason Attack, good comment. A loan with the option to buy, that will be the thing we should go
Absolutely.
for. That would be good
Yeah,
business.
perfect. That was going to be an awesome deal, you know. Like, you know, if you get someone like Benjamin Sesko, he's young, he's fast, he's good on the ball. You know what I mean? He shows up in big games. He might not been playing that many games for like Leipzig, but when he came on, you could see from the little minutes he's managed to get goals. You know, so it's one of those things where he can be doing very well for us, coming on in games, sharing the game time with Hoyland.
Yeah, we need a total. I'm Danny B. We need 2 center backs as well. We know that, but you know, I believe that we're going to sell Maguire in this summer. I believe so, right? We have Willie Kwambala. I can say his name, Willie Kwambala. I said Shawawamba before, right? Didn't I?
Hallelujah.
100%.
Kwambala.
Big up, Mick.
So they basically we don't need a Todibo because Kwambala is the similar attributes like a Todibo, right? So, yeah. What will do with Varane? Will he stay? Will he go? We don't know. What's going on here, Jarvis?
I have a good question from the legend Stephanie Griffith. He comes in.
Yes.
She comes in and said, question to the panel in the chat. If you had to keep one centre back out of Maguire, Lindelof, or Varane, who would it be? Or remove all
Easy.
3? Give it first to Mick.
That's an easy
Keep
no-brainer.
one.
Lindelof, you can sell back to Serie A or Portuguese Benfica, whatever. Go back. I'm Swedish. I love you, Lindelof, but you know, time to go 100%. We can recuperate some money. Maguire, no-brainer. Even if he's been showing up lately, but he's injured now, so not good enough. Varane is the only one Royce experience that would keep. Preferably not as the first. I mean, somebody that you can fizz out eventually, like you can see out his career while we're developing Kwambala, XYZ. So that's a no-brainer for me. Run all the way.
Good answer. Good answer. So, Mark, do you have anything to add, or do you agree with Mick?
You know, I kind of agree on the basis with Varane only because of Willie Kwambala and the other young centre backs like Reece Bennett, who just went out on loan today. You know, I think Varane, keeping him would be the best option because, you know, he could also teach the young centre backs. But if I had to be honest, it would sound kind of radical. I would get rid of all 3 of them.
Okay, let's see. Let's check. Jarvis, I want to hear your answer, but we have to check the polls on the VR room. Let's go see what people are saying here. Kwambala is the one for the future. What Nick Nash is saying. Nick Nash is saying, is it keep Varane or sell Varane? Keep Varane, was it? Keep Varane, yeah. Lily's what you saying. Yeah, keep one. What are we saying here? Varane, Best is saying Varane, keep Varane. Varane. Yep. What it was we saying, Kevin. Where is all the money
Where's
going?
all the money going? What happened to the money on the summer sales? Where has the money gone for sponsorships? Adidas and Snapdragon straight into the Glazers' bank account in the Caymans.
Yep. The Ocean's 11 is here, back in the game again. They're doing that. Now you see me, now you don't. Look this way, and we take your money again. What is happening here, Mr. Bypass? What's it called there? Budapus, Bad Puss, Mr. Bad Puss. Rashford is better with Shaw behind him. That sounds a little bit sexual. I'm sorry. It's Friday, mate.
Can you say his name again? What's his name? Mr.
Bad Puss. Bad Puss. In Swedish, when puss means kiss, so bad kiss.
I mean, somehow I get the feeling that this guy more Caribbean like me now because.
But I kind of read a little bit like, you know, with my eyes, Rashford is better with Shaw behind him. It's like, my God, I did not 100%. Read this. And Madhouse, big up Madhouse. What would the stream without be? Our legendary Madhouse says remove all of them, 100%. Varane is what Welsh Girl is saying. Keep Varane, multiple champions winner, Nick Nash, 100%. 81 likes, people. 81 likes. Stephanie Griffith is counting. Let's get this up to 100 likes, please. Easy Varane to say what Danny B is saying. Charlie Maguire is our best centre back this season. I keep him. Yes. So far, so good. But that's for the future. Would you keep Johnny? What Johnny Evans? Is he going? Johnny Evans is a red.
Yala. Stop trolling.
Yes,
I
exactly.
Feel like Johnny Evans get an extension for another year, you know, for some reason. So, but it might not all be bad because Johnny Evans could, you know, really be one to teach the youngsters because he has that good reading of the game ability. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Lily's is saying Varane all day, all the week. Kwambala looks solid. What Rashmano is saying. Rashmano, you're a legend. You just I can't forget. Gifted 50
The
membership.
big ones.
Big ones, 50 big ones. Marlin Patel. Pick up Marlin. Joe Neves would be perfect.
Next
If
to
we're talking about
Kobe.
youngsters, in the
Next to
midfield,
Kobe, yeah.
next to Kobe. Oof. But now we're talking about centre backs, wasn't it? But anyway, midfield, Joe Neves. Yeah, I'll take that. Nick Nash is saying my back four would be Dalot, Martinez, Varane, Alvaro Fernandez. Oh my God, what a wet dream.
Alvaro.
Or
Yes, that
do
youngster
you reckon
is
Dalot
very
is good enough? Do you reckon Dalot is good enough? I mean, he's still young. He's still developing. Yeah,
100%. I think he could get where he need to be. Last season, I think he had a very good run of games. He gave a great account for himself before he got injured. You know, he was like the best defender, one of the best defenders in the team.
But what happens to Aaron Wan-Bissaka? Is he gone in the summer?
I mean, we've heard talks that he might go back to Crystal Palace, but you know, to be fair, you know, I wouldn't change him. I've seen a lot of improvement from him this season. I wasn't a huge fan of him, to be fair. I favor Dalot, but right now, to be fair, having the two of them is a good mix, in my opinion.
I love Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I'm sorry. He improved so much. I think he's mint, right? He's improving going forward. And it's basically what I'm saying. He's the only one of the fullbacks that actually do cutback passes, but there's nobody there on the receiving end to put it through. Jarvis, what you saying?
I'm preparing something special for you guys because I want to we gotta have a little quiz.
We're gonna have
and
a
I want
quiz.
to bring in the VR, but I will ask you two guys first, just to show you how it works. But my website was full of spams and commercials, so just talk amongst yourself, and I will prepare this.
Okay, I'm just gonna go while you're preparing. Guess Taylor, what's best system should United play because the 4-1-2-3 formation doesn't work. Now we shouldn't play with a single pivot. We should, in my opinion, we should play the double pivot like we did in the first season with Ten Hag. To play with a single pivot and two number 8s does not work. If you do that, you need intensity. You need people to press the ball. And currently, we only have one presser, and that's Bruno. He's the only one pressing Ten Hag's pants at the moment.
100%. I mean, I might slightly disagree on the formation, but at the same time, you know, I think we see what works is what we would prefer because we've seen the double pivot work last season. So I'd agree with the comment.
Cool. Quickly go over the comments. I never rated Slabhead. Yeah, again, Crunch King, what you saying? I still can be a centre back. Maybe Antonio Silva. Mr. Marlowe is saying, what are you saying? We need a mix of youngster and experienced players. You sing my language. We are actually playing the same Spotify playlist, aren't we, John? Here, 100%. I think so. I mean, that's what I want. A mix of youngster and experienced players, right? 100%. We need that. But at the end of the day, we talked about this channel. We do have little bit of an aging experienced player squad in terms of that midfield. We mentioned Ericsson and stuff like that, right? Casemiro is also coming down to his final contract as well. Varane, we talk about keep Varane for a simple reason. But I would definitely boot Rashi out, 100%. I would boot Rashi out in the summer, but not any heartbeat. If you're going to be ruthless, boot out those players that don't belong. Even, I don't know, Luke Shaw as well. You're done. You're done, mate.
And he agrees with you.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I have no sympathy anymore. And basically what you saw that when he did this quack thing, right? Those two have been the ones endorsing Sancho's tweets and everything. Those have been the longest together with Martial surviving each single fucking manager and seeing him out the door. So I have no sympathy, right? Yeah, if you are consistent enough in scoring, bagging 30 goals like an Harry Kane, right? Season in, season out. They don't fucking respect you. But you guys have not been consistent. You've been injury prone and just fuck off, basically, man.
My ears are bleeding.
Yeah, I never swear on this channel, but I'm doing now because I mean this wind me up. This made my piss boil when he did this,
Yeah. We all felt the same, but you know, let him be. You know, Rashford is 26 years old. We pay him like royalty, but he have only scored more than 10 goals in 2 seasons.
All right, guys.
Let that sink in. 2 seasons.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys, if I were a little bit ruthless there, but sometimes you get a little bit raw from me as well. I'm a realist, and I call it for what it is. I'm not happy at the moment. But listen, we have something that Jarvis prepared here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make a little quiz, and I will show you guys. I will add it to stage. I don't know if you can read this, but we will try.
Yes, we can.
It's basically, you have to guess the players, and we can do a trial, just a start trial, just for you to understand. We can choose beginner. I don't know if you can see this. What's on the writing? Is it too small? Maybe I can try to.
Writings on the wall. Yeah.
Okay,
Get him
now
up,
you may see. So
Yeah,
you have
we
to.
are.
You have to. I will show you. You have to guess the player, and this is where his career is, and this is his senior career, and this is how many letters in his name. So it's 4.
Oh,
so you
wicked.
see here, he started out in Marsala Calcio, and he came to in 2006. He came to Man United from Monaco, and in 2014 he left to Juventus. It's a 4-letter name. So who want to go first?
Stam.
Do you think it's Stam? Okay, let's try it.
I feel like getting it wrong, but
No.
What? What?
Do you need
Seriously?
a hint?
Do I need a hint?
Yeah, we can try. This is just a trial anyway.
Oh.
So
Yes,
we
to-
can, for example, put in his first name.
Patrice.
Evra?
Evra? Jesus. You kidding me?
yeah, I know it was him or one other player. It was either him or Stam.
1 point.
Oh, it's
to
Patrice
Mark.
Evra. Jesus Christ.
So
Okay, that
now
was
you
a
know
trial.
now you know the game. So let's keep points. Let's have, for
Okay,
example,
be your own
time.
guys.
And
You
the
need to get
winner
involved.
takes it all. It's between Mark and Mick. The
And
M&M.
I no, wait a minute. I thought you were the VR room was supposed to guess it, not me.
Yeah, they can guess too. So maybe if they want to help you guys, you can
Yeah. We bring back Evra. Yeah, 100%. Bring back Evra.
Okay, let's go.
Just
Or do you want to
smash the
say
like,
anything
please.
before we go?
Just smash the like, please, because we are 87 likes. We are so far from the 100 likes target, but it's definitely Griffith is saying here. Listen, God, then I have to increase my screen. Okay, let's go.
Okay,
Let's do this, people.
Great.
I'm
Next.
not cheating now. I have full screen. I don't see the chat. Mark, no
so
cheating.
this player, he started out in El Nacional and Villarreal and Recreativo Huela, and then he came to Wigan, and then Man United.
Shit.
2009, he came from Wigan to United. Who is the player?
Ooh. Fuck me. Wait. City El Nacional, Villarreal. Man. This is a tough one.
Mark?
Valencia.
Yeah, dude, I also want to say Valencia.
Mark was the first one.
Fuck, I knew it was Valencia, man. I'm just stuck.
I know, catch yourself. CDL Nacional, Ecuador.
Oh my God. You were cheating. People were. I wasn't even looking at it.
I say right as I say it, Danny Papa put it on the chat, Papa.
Next player, we have 2002 Watford to 2007, Aston Villa until 2011, and from 2011 to 2020, Man United.
Oh, what? Watford? I can't see this. Watford.
Heinze.
What? Heinze.
Gabriel Heinze.
Gabriel Heinze.
Yeah.
Ashley Young. Ashley Young. Always Ashley Young, because he went to Villa and now he's at Everton. Fuck, yeah, I got that. He's still playing. I keep forgetting that he's still playing, man.
So what's the score? It's 1-1, right? You have 1 point. You got to keep your own score.
Okay, I don't know.
Next.
We are young.
This player came from Man United reserves, so he came from the youth academy.
Yes.
2012, he came to Man
Pogba.
United.
Oh yeah, Pogba. Pubs. Woof.
Every time I see Turin twice, I know it's Pogba.
Jesus Christ, I was
Point
waiting
Mark.
for Pog. What happened to Pogba
Mark
now?
is
Where
first.
is Pogba?
I know.
So this is he came from Fulham 2008 to 2010, and Man United he played for 10 years, and then he went to AS Roma.
Wait a minute.
Nemanja Matic?
Oh,
No.
oh.
No.
No. Smalling.
I think Mick is right.
Yeah, make correct.
You gotcha that one there.
Chris
Yeah,
Smalling.
it was on the tongue, you know, Mick.
You're small.
Score is 2-2, and this is the final question.
2-2? Yes.
We only
Go
want
ahead.
to play 5 questions, not to drag it out. So
Okay.
now keep your senses, but don't look at the VAR room. Don't cheat on the last
I'm not.
question.
Listen. Look. Hands free.
Gentleman's agreement, guys.
Yeah. He's looking at the VAR room. What are you saying here?
West Ham, he came to Bournemouth, then Leeds, and from Leeds to Man United in 2002, he played for 12 years. And left
Andy
to Green
something. The blonde hair fella, bro. What's his name? He had blonde hair, bro. He was a
Andy
striker.
Carroll. Andy Carroll.
No. He was
No.
a striker.
Eh?
He was a striker. He played for 10 years. He played for United.
Yeah, Ferdinand.
Yeah, it's probably Ferdinand, bro. Yeah, it's real Ferdinand. Yeah, Ferdinand. But did that striker dude didn't come from there too? You know who I'm talking about, right, Jarvis?
Fucking, I love Rio. I love Rio and Vida and Rio, Vida.
The winner was Mick Ruby from the Friday Night Chill champion quiz winner, Mick Rubinsky.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We're not worth it. We're not worth it. Thank you so much. What a brilliant end of
That's the guy
Friday.
I was talking about.
Yeah, it was a Friday night blockbuster, right? We're starting off with the brilliant thumbnail. Where are we in the like section? We've been slaving here in the kitchen, putting all the ingredients. It's 5:36 in the morning where I am, and just absolutely enjoyed every single minute of it. 90 likes for Stephanie Griffin. We need 10 more souls, people. Please don't be like the greedy Glazers. Let me explain how much this means if we get one more. Jarvis, what does this mean? What does the like mean?
It means
Or
everything.
the videos?
It's about the algorithms. It's YouTube. They are blocking small content creators like us, so everybody gets fed the guff from the big channels. And I'm not talking about. I'm talking about commercial entities like Sky and everybody. So it's like journalist guff. They set the agenda, but we try to set the agenda with our thoughts and talk the fans' opinion.
Yeah.
So it's important, you guys. You need to hit the like.
The more likes you have, the more it will then think that people like the content, and they will provide that to other Manchester United fans. But currently, it's been preoccupied by this big corporate, whatever you can call them. I'm not going to call any names or any channels. I do respect everyone, but it's like, we really appreciate if you really like our content, and you can subscribe if you want to. Appreciate all your subscription, but what we care about is being passionate Reds and talk football, like for real. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, everyone. So really appreciate if we can get those 10 more ups. Thank you. What did we say here? Cass delegation. Terrani Ahmad, Dalio, Kobe Mano, Rasmus Hoyland, Garnacho, Dalo, Martinez, Luke Shaw. What's Lucky Singh is saying? DJ Superfly is big up DJ Superfly. I forgot to mention we are on 92 likes. Next, rising. The temperature is rising. Rise up. Come on, guys. Let's do it. We are 1 hour and 33 minutes into the stream. Big up. And I am running out of juice. In general, I would say it's been fantastic engagement today. Friday night special. We've been a little bit bants, rants, roasting, provided a little bit serious. We had Tom Journalist also. We have Mark coming in. And I heard, Mark, we are signing one important player I heard something today. You know what his name is?
Yeah, and it's shocking because that's gonna create some ideas because they're thinking about signing Vinny Jr. as a landmark signing for the new project.
You
Kind
think
of
so?
like their poster boy.
Oh, you're wrong. I can give you a clue, guys. His first name is Jack. What's his surname?
Something about S. Something that begins with S.
Yeah, we ain't signing jack shit in January. Gotcha. Gotcha. Jack shit. Oh, okay. It's like sending a slow mail to China. What you do in the morning.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What can I say, Mick? You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, no, listen, today it was came out rumors about Vinny Jr. I think it's more to, as per usual, we've seen it before, like, it's the PR spring, Mike Ashton springing out there to forget what's going on here and to get us, like, happy, like, oh, look, we're getting a Vinny Jr. Oh, we're getting an Mbappe. Oh, we're getting this one. Oh, we're getting that one. So we forget everything. And at the end of the day, we're back arguing against each other. And that's what I feel sad. We're Manchester United fans. We should not argue against each other, right? 94 likes.
We have a good question here from Mace Windex, and I'm actually wondering
Mace.
about this question myself. He says, "What's happening to Ahmad Diallo?"
Staying.
Well, see, Ahmad is staying. He had a meeting with the manager who promised him lots of game time coming up in this run of the season. So he was like, "Yo, if I'm gonna get all this game time, I'm gonna be one of the important players in the squad. Then I'm staying." So Ahmad is staying. He's not going anywhere. Manchester has rejected all loan offers for him so far.
Yeah.
And as you can see, Reece Bennett went out on loan. So that's the latest.
That means. So what's your take on that, Jarvis? That means that he's big part of plan of the managers moving forward ahead. Like, where do you see him playing? Where do you see him on the right? 100%. Would it be? Would that be that it was a mistake with Anthony Dos Santos? We might ship him off in the summer, Barcelona, whatever, and the future lies on Ahmad.
I feel Pellistri might be the guy to get sacrificed, guys. That might be the only sad bit about that. But
sacrificing Lamb.
Yeah, he's on his way to Granada on loan.
And maybe he might get a chance when he returns. Maybe he might return, but guys, if Ahmad has to get game time, surely we can't have two other wingers having to fight for game time.
Well, we bought him for 30 million from Atalanta back 2-3 years ago, wasn't it? Right. So back then he was one of the rising stars in European football, right? So this boy, everyone when he was training under Ole, everyone that was training with him, this guy is special. This guy is mad, right? So, Restoration Faith TV, guys, let's get Greenwood back. Yeah. I mean, depends on if you like green energy, if you want to have green woods. I don't know what you prefer to heat your house at the moment. In Norway, it's like minus 45 degrees right now. So, yeah, maybe green wood. I don't know.
What's happening to Anthony then if Ahmad stays? Will Anthony accept sitting on the bench, or will he? Do we see a future conflict there on the right wing?
I think he should play on left. He's better off. He's left-footed.
Probably.
Yeah, that won't happen. We will always play with.
Not.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's not in the best form right now, and maybe Ahmad coming in might light a fire under him. You know what I mean? If Ahmad could come in and perform well, it's no big deal if Anthony had to sit on the bench based on the fact that he's not performing well.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the reality of the football that that the sport it is. So for me, I would love to see Ahmad come on and do very well and even bench Anthony, because you know what, competition is how we get better as a team.
True, man. True.
Everybody fighting to start in that first 11. So
yeah, wait, true. INTNT Ahmad right wing option, definitely he stays. That means big plans, 100%. Stephanie Griffin said we need a madness.
We need a madness.
Obviously, we need a madness.
Yeah, I agree with this one. What else were you saying here? Like you're saying now, I want under 18 and 21 protest games, 100%. I saw something very interesting here. John, what you're saying here, big up John. John Marlowe is saying under 21s, under 18s are very good this season. You watch a lot of under 21s, Mark, as well in the academy. Can you read this comment, please?
The under 18s are very good this season. 11 matches, 11 wins, with a lot of promising talents who I hope they can make their way to the first team in the coming seasons. And I'm pretty sure he's talking about the Fletcher twins. You know, Tyler has been amazing. He's played a kind of low defensive CDM role, but he's very gifted on the ball. Big up to you, Kevin LaForte. Always, bro. You can catch me here every single night. Well, mostly
Trini.
Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We
Every
always
day.
live.
Every day. You have a brother Trini here in the house. Rounding up with Jonathan Liljenberg, what you're saying here, this feels like we are moving faster in the window, but we are just loading up them. Yeah.
You're a little bit too fast, because I think Martin finished about the under 18s. It's very interesting. So Mark, what about Shaw Lacey? He's been
Shay Lacey.
He's been extremely good. I've seen clips of that guy, and he looks incredible. So what can you tell me about Shay Lacey?
I can tell you that guy looks like that every game, week in, week out. He's indomitable. I would say it. You know, in my honest opinion, I would say he's one of the ones in line next, very, very top of the line, first place. You know what I mean? I mean, like, but in all fairness, he's something like Hans Noren, but more of a winger. And he's lethal.
He's lethal. I got to put my hands up. I keep hearing about this kid, but I haven't watched any clips. So I'm definitely going to do that. 100%. Shay Lacey's
a bunch of them. There's another one that they brought up from the under 15s. His name is Ethan Wheatley. And this youngster,
Ethan, yes.
He have them with a headache, because whenever he comes on, he puts on a brilliant performance. If not an assist, he will score. And then it have Ethan Williams, who's like a young Marcus Rashford, but on the right-hand side. But I think he crosses the ball a lot more, but he has that similar style. Speedy, you know, could beat a man. He has good shots, you know, and then it also has it have a young striker playing for the squad. You know, I think it's Gabian Cherry, I think is his name is. And he's very, very good.
Wow. Okay, I feel I need to move on here, because we are approaching 1 hour and 40 minutes. We don't want to do a Martin Scorsese again. Stephanie Griffith, what you're saying, please try Anthony on the left to mix it up. And just what I was saying, he's left-footed. You know, bench Rashford. We need players that can cross the ball, drive at the fullbacks with an intent, and do cutback passes in, and somebody that will receive it in the midfield and just tap it in. Yalim, I mean, what you're saying here, I miss Jonathan Liljenberg said, feels like we're moving faster in the window. I don't know. Depends on. I want to do business early in the summer, so get all your ducks in and go to preseason. Apparently, Yalim, I mean, do anyone know how Zidane is doing in the Dutch league?
Zidane,
well, so far he's only played one match. He's only played one match so far for the season.
Yeah, all right.
Nah, I don't know. We had 4 appearances, but he hasn't played many minutes. It's just like a minute here, a minute there. So we basically is not playing.
Okay, we're dropping off a little bit in tempo, guys. Let's sign Napoli jersey 77. He's a good player. Who is Napoli 77? I don't know. Do you? I don't know. Just let us know in the comments.
With the mask, the black.
Oh,
the
black that mask. One. Too expensive. He wants 150. I don't know. We talked about this earlier. If you missed it, we were comparing Benjamin Sesko, which you can get from a loan with an option to buy for 50 million euros in the summer. So I'd rather go from that one, according to my opinion. And plus,
but Osimhen, he said he wasn't coming to the Premier League yet.
No.
Or did you guys talk about the Kvaratskhelia, or was it Osimhen?
Well, sure. Kvaratskhelia is the number 77 from Napoli.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know this player. Do you?
Yeah, that's the left winger from I think it's Georgia. He's a Georgian, so he had a really good season for Napoli. Was their top assister last season. You know, helped lead them to the title that they won. He's in, how to put it, Marcus Rashford form this season, to be fair, in comparison. You know, he has not really performed well. So it's hard to say.
All right. We are currently hitting 96 likes. The temperature is rising. Gas Elliott is here as well with the Venom. Pick up Gas, my friend, as well. Hi, Mick. How you doing? Guys, if you're just coming in there, just help us to reach the 100 likes so we can actually close the shop and go to sleep. It is 05:49 Thailand time right now in the morning. So big up. TNT, you mentioned it's cold killer deadly. Never forgot that. His issues shouldn't stop him. His chances. Mason, yes. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Mason Greenwood. I wouldn't mind at the end of the day, but it's down to the fan opinions. It's always been split, and this is the headache we've been dealing with. Like, I just see football, nothing else. Like, Crunch King 232. Don't forget Ahmad can play number 10 as well. Yes, hell yeah, he can play number 10. Remember that header he scored at was it Champions League or Europa League? Almost his debut, like, yeah. Stephanie Griffith, 5 more Cantonas, sorry, likes. Yes, 5 more, guys. 5 more. What else do we have here? I can't read this one. In 18, lose the cup from the Gastri. Kvartashkilia. Reggie, what you saying? Yeah, what are you saying? Why? I can't read this. Anyway,
does anyone know? Oh, my bad. Oh,
no, you control the chat. I am tired. It is.
You are saying Lingard is trying to get a new club in Saudi or in MLS. Don't want that guy back to United ever again.
Moonwalk. Yeah, I'm a big up Lingard. Like, I am. It's another one. Academy. 97 likes, 3 more. What else do we have going? What's going on? We're running out of steam. We're running out of juice.
Yeah, I think we are soonly wrapping up, and I just want everybody to know that Botswana Papi, one of the regulars on this channel, he's doing a show on his channel right now. Mick, is it any way we can redirect people over to his channel?
Nope, I can't. No.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah, you can redirect them from YouTube, Mick. That's how to go into YouTube.
Right now, you see, hands full, and
if everybody,
5:50 in the morning, my eyes
go
going like
this. And see Poppy's quiz show. He has the Poppy's happy hour on Friday nights.
I didn't think he was make it.
And jump over there.
Yeah, he did. We started the show for him with Joe Black.
I didn't know he was making it today, because I was talking to him yesterday, and he had this. He's a sound engineer, as we know. He has a premiere, big opening for a theater play, and he's been mad busy. So I didn't think he was making it today. So anyway, my bad. Go check it out. Go have lots of fun. Play Kahoots. What's the questions tonight? No United season.
Think
they're already started. It's a great fun. So
great
jump over there and
I'll
watch.
put the link in the chat so everyone can see it.
Yep, everyone can play it. It's interactive. Anyway, thank you. We might not be able to hit the 100 likes, because I don't want to block one of our regulars here as well with this show. We have 98. We have coming out to 100. Yeah, I need some sleep. I know. yeah.
And guys,
again. What?
Guys, don't forget if you're all going in.
Mano.
Kevin, you're coming out late, man. Come on, man. It's like 5:50 in the morning. Big up to you, Kev. How you doing, my friend? We're about to close the shop, so if Kevin, you can be the 100 like, I would really appreciate it, guys. Love your content, Kev, as per usual. Keep it going. Keep the van cam going, man. Seriously, big up to you. 2 more likes, please, people. Mix Bava. Yeah, I know, man. 6 o'clock in the morning. What can I do? I love this channel, love this community. I love the passionate Reds. So to round up what we've been talking about, we talked about the Glazers prison break potential. We talked about everything, the transfer related stuff, and we had a fantastic community engagement. If you missed the overall content, you can watch it as a match of the day later on. Make sure you put your comments in there. Make sure you like. You don't have to subscribe if you don't have to. Likes is everything that we want these days. And yeah, we've been slaving hard in the kitchen. So good evening, good night. What you saying here? Red wine makes me feel fine. Oh my God, Kev, enjoy your red wine. Guess what happened to me today, guys?
What?
I just adopted 2 kittens from the streets.
Oh. Now you have 4 cats.
And
a dog.
The thing is, yeah, I have a dog. Yeah. The thing is, we've been the guardians. We walking around in the block here. We're feeding all the cats and strays and dogs and everything, because that's what I love animals, to be honest, right? But there's these 2 kittens, right? Whenever we come up, they're getting closer to the dog. They start cuddling up. They see Cookie as the mother, so they've been following Cookie whenever we go for dog walks. It's funny. So today it's like, let's just see how he reacts with the big male cat, which is 9 years old. Lo and behold, no problems. They just went up, kiss, 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 and started chasing each other. It's like, what the hell? So now I am a father of 2 more kittens. I don't know how this happened. Anyway, guys, just sharing something private. Anyway, thanks everyone for the support. Big up, guys. Go. Did you paste the link to Poppy's channel and go and check out? Go play Kahoots. Kev, if you're drinking red wine, yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say,
Kev,
guys,
if you're watching,
when you get into the channel, just
here
say
you go.
MUFC Release Raid. When you get into the channel, say MUFC Release Raid.
Yeah, guys, if you're having red wine, popcorn, whatever, go and join that quiz show. It's funny, interactive, and everyone can play. It's going on right now. So big up. I want to just finish off this stream to say, everyone, big up Rush Mano for your 50 memberships donation. Big up for all the legends that came in here, the moderators, Stephanie Griffith. You know who you are. I'm tired. It's late, and we have 99 likes. 99 Luftballon as per usual. Right? What do we need to do to get one more? Do we want to see Jarvis full Monty, or what's going on here?
Well, I had one good commentator. I just want to. I saw this from Red J. He said Mick is slowly turning into the Thailand Tiger King. If you watch the Netflix series Tiger King, so now we have 4 cats. He will open a cat zoo before he's leaving Thailand.
Man, it's so surreal. It's so surreal. Like, I've been here since 3 months now, since I moved down here. I'm gonna be here for another year, I think. But it's so different, and I look at you guys, I look at you snowy pictures, and I'm sitting here still sweating. It's 33 degrees, and it's like, it is like middle of January. I'm still having the time of my life. I'm living my life. So I just really appreciate, like, live life to the fullest, people, like, and don't let this media shit bite you. Anyways, Mick, what you're getting, alligator. Yeah, I have a private pool. I can put the alligator in there. It's a big up. 100 likes we achieved. Put Bella on. Yeah, Bella. And by the way, big up Vicky. She's out here in this freezing snow with the scouts. You know, Vicky Witterbird. She sent us all the love before. She sent me pictures. She's out. She's with the scouts camping out in the freezing weather right now. So big up, Vicky, if you're watching this. We look forward to see you guys again. And John shocked me with his Swedish. So big up 33. Det är minus 17 här i Stockholm. Jag fryser ihjäl. Jag fryser ihjäl, stackars barn. It says in Swedish it's 33 degrees. It's minus 17 here in Stockholm. And I'm freezing to death. Jarvis, show us your temperature where you are in northern Norway. It must be 40, right?
Well, I said it too much. I don't want to talk about the weather. It's depressing. It's depressing. But I want to say one thing, and I want to address it to Kev Van Cam. The funniest, almost the one of the 2 funniest guys I know on YouTube. That's you, Kevin, and it's the Flying Pig HD. So my dream is to one day have Kevin and the Flying Pig as guests on this channel. Well, that would be great. So if you ever want to jump on with the Flying Pig, give me a notice and I will try to arrange it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's all up to Kev.
That will be explosive.
That would be explosive. Yeah. But what I mean, I'm also funny. What about me?
Well, I mean, Mick, you're the resident funny guy on our channel. You know what I mean? You're our funny guy.
Yeah.
You know, but there are 2 other funny guys.
I totally agree. Like, you know, I really, Kev, you crack me up every time, man. Seriously, like, you know, and thanks for all the messages that we're sharing as well. 100% would be something that would be like a match, right? In the red corner. You know what I mean? Yeah, we achieved 100. But that's that. You know, we're not going to force the issue. Like, you know, so yeah, Kev is doing what Kev is doing. Like, you always welcome my friend.
Yeah. Just putting it out there. It's a little bit funny.
You're like Martin Luther King here. I have a dream.
Yeah, I have a dream. One day we will rise up.
Yeah. Challenges accepted. Apparently, you send the message. You send the China mail right now. It's going delivered, still delivered. So yeah. Anyway, crazy stream there. Big up to all of you. We achieved 100 likes.
Yes.
VR room 100. Time to close the shop, guys. Yeah, I can go to sleep. 6 a.m. in the morning.
Big up to you all. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, Sunday. We will not be doing any show tomorrow. Time to chill. Go and play Cahoots with the puppy and everyone else. I guess you are all jumping out. Thank you for joining. Please don't forget to follow everyone. Be nice to each other. And good night. See you to the next video. Bye for now, guys. That's all, folks. Cheers. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Release TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.